What's up, guys? Today we are drilling and throwing the 900 Global Zen25. If you were a fan of the original Zen, you're going to love this ball. Here we have a new and improved Zen with the same core now wrapped in the new AI technology, and we have the 83 pearl cover with power edge polish. I'm expecting to see this ball get down the lane fairly clean thanks to the cover, but be pretty strong overall with the big core, leading to a good change of direction down lane. I've always been a fan of the Zen line. With so many great options to choose from, I think whenever you're throwing a ball from this line, you can expect to see a ton of control and power. Let's check out what this new one has to offer us. As always, starting off on lane 1, we have out a shorter medium pattern. The first thing I notice is how easily this ball gets down lane, as well as how strong the change of direction is off the end of the pattern, but not in an out of control way. A lot of times on shorter patterns, when you're using cleaner balls, they're hard to control, but right from the start, I have no problem controlling the pocket with this ball. You can see the big core working throughout the entire mid lane to keep the ball on line as it comes off the end of the pattern, and then driving from the break point through the pins. If you watch where I'm sliding and where I'm crossing at the arrows, you can see that I'm moving left as I go, feeding the ball out to the same spot down lane, and it just keeps coming back. The one thing I've always noticed for me in particular with the original Zen is that it's kind of a slot ball. So I'm not using it playing straight up the lane, and I'm not trying to open up the entire lane with it. It's that in-between slot, and that's what I'm seeing with this one as well. So for me, I would use this ball when I need a little bit of angle through the fronts and a quick reaction down lane. I wish I had the original Zen drill to compare to. Unfortunately, I don't, so I'm just recalling on memory on how it rolled for me in the past. But I would say this one feels just a little bit cleaner with a little more pop down lane in comparison. I think I would find myself using this ball on most medium patterns, probably mid to middle of the block, or even maybe towards the end of the day, depending on where I'm playing out on the lane. Now I'm going to hop over on lane 2 and check it out on a longer pattern. Now this is a fresh oil pattern, so I'm going to have some pretty tight angles to the pocket until the lanes transition some. I would imagine this ball will get better as we throw it, and we start to see the pattern break down. So you can see from the first few shots, it's very clean through the front, but still has a strong mid lane roll and a good change of direction down lane to pop through the pins. I definitely need to focus on keeping the ball down and in rather than trying to hook it off of a spot on this particular pattern. Thanks to the core and the quick change of direction down lane, you can see that even the ones that I get out a little too wide are coming back and light mixing the pocket, but the ideal line for me would be more keeping the ball in front of me to make the ball shape the right way. As the lanes are starting to transition, you can see a little spot down lane develop to throw to, and now the ball is really starting to come off the break point better. I would see myself using this on medium patterns, specifically a couple games in, after some transition where I need a cleaner cover to clear the fronts, specifically if I want to play that down and in line, and know that it's going to see the mid lane, change directions hard down lane, but with control. If you like the Zen, you're going to love the Zen25. Check it out at a pro shop near you today.